Welcome to the second episode of Critically
Crypto.
I'm your host, Crypto Bay J.
I'm Kaylee here, your other co-host.
And today we have so much for you. I'm so excited. All right, so happy Friday. It's the end of the week and we have a lot going on in crypto and NFTs this week. So let's jump into, actually, before we get started, okay, I have a public service announcement, okay? I was thinking about it, and even though we have an NFT show, like, friends don't let friends buy NFTs without owning any Bitcoin. Like, we don't do that. Like, we don't do that here on the show. And it's going to be a hell no from me. You know what I mean? No. Come on. Hell to the no. To the no. Hell to the no. I tried to sync that up properly. But, Kaylee, what do you think about that?
I agree. I mean, if you're not dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, if you're not saving into Bitcoin, if you don't even know what Bitcoin is, but you have Ethereum, that's questionable. You should really do your research and understand why Bitcoin is so important. We have some of the highest, most wealthiest people in the world buying Bitcoin for their personal portfolio. You need it.
Yeah, you need it. You need it. And there's so many shows on this channel that will tell you the importance of Bitcoin. So I suggest you check them out. We basically have shows every single day of the week. So please check out our fellow warriors that are doing amazing things, on this channel. So without further ado, let's get into the top 10. What do you have, KB?
Yes, let's jump in. I'll share my screen first.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So here we're using Byzantine again. Prominent Stacks NFT marketplace. As you guys can see, this is the name of the website, URL. You can search for the items, marketplace, the collections, and you can sort by through the collections here. Explore, night, day mode, and this is where you connect your wallet. Cool. And we see the featured collections here. Let's get into the top 10. Awesome. So first off is Mutant Monkeys. Mutant Monkeys just had their reveal and the mutant chamber open, which means that you could burn your vial and get a mutant monkey. And now they are offering staking, which I'll get into a little bit later. So we see that their floor price is 179 stacks. The OG mint was 45. So we see a great ROI there. And the volume for today is over 3,000 stacks. Number 2, we have CrashPunks. CrashPunks, their floor is 113 stacks, and their total sales volume today is over 2,000 stacks. Third, we have the OG Bitcoin Monkeys, and their floor right now is 845 stacks, and their total volume today over 1,600 stacks. Fourth, we have Madstar HBAC Whales Club. Their floor currently is 45 stacks, and their sales volume today is over 1,200 stacks. And number 5, we have Satoshiables. Satoshiables recently bridged over from ETH to stacks. So their floor right now is 390 stacks, and their total sales volume today is over 891. Number 6, coming in hot, is Project Indigo. They actually just teased, they're working on a play to earn game. So that's going to garner a lot of attention in the space. So right now we see the floor price is 110 stacks, and the total sales volume today is over 600 stacks. 7th, we have Saint. This is a new collection. Their floor price is 555 stacks, and the total sales volume today is over 400 stacks. Number 8 is Tiger Force. This is a new NFT project on Stacks. Their floor is 111 stacks, and their total sales volume is 325. Number 9, we have the Explorer Guild. Their floor is 40 stacks, and their total sales is 255 stacks. Last but not least, Bitcoin Monkey Labs. Like I said before, if you have the vial, you can burn it. So this is the item that you can burn to get your mutant. Their floor price right now is 210 stacks. And their sales volume today was over, let's go back here real fast. Over, yeah, 196 stacks. So that's pretty good. Awesome. So that's the top 10 for today for stacks. And let's get into it. Let's jump over to Crypto BJ.
Thanks. I am checking to see who has made it to the show today and seeing if we have any questions thus far. We don't have any at the moment, but I just want to say thank you for watching. And as you have them, please drop them in the chat. Make sure you like and share the show as we go through. So I'm going to hit the top 10 Ethereum NFTs, and I'm going to let you know that Ethereum NFTs are, there are a lot of platforms that share the Ethereum, that share the different, there's a lot of marketplaces. I'm so sorry. It's a lot of marketplaces with that you can go to. OpenSea is the main go-to, but there are marketplaces like Rarible, Super Rare. You can go to Nifty Gateway. You can also go to, there's a few others. And so I'm gonna show them to you right now. And you can kind of choose, you know, which ones you like based on, you know, how they're set up. So let me share my screen and let me show you what I am talking about. So we have Coinbase, who is actually in the beta of their NFT marketplace. And we will talk about that a little bit more into the show. We have Nifty Gateway, which is taking a little bit to load up, but they're like a curated marketplace. So the team at Nifty Gateway really partners with specific artists that they feel are going to be, you know, great in the future. And that's who actually is on this platform. And as you can see here, they have their top 3, top 15, top 50, but every single NFT project is not on Nifty Gateway. And so that would be the difference with them. Whereas on Looks Rare, which is another platform, you're gonna have a similar, like a top 10 collection, and anyone can basically post their project here on Looks Rare. There's Rarible, which is another platform. So again, there are options, and these are all competitors. Rarible is kind of known for being like the go-to place for creators. They have a lot of tools that support creators, and so they are known as the creator-friendly marketplace. And as you can see here, and the last one I had up is Super Rare, but I cannot, oh, here we go. Super Rare, which is again another curated marketplace. I think it's the oldest one. The kitties were actually on Super Rare back in 2017. It's gone through a lot of different iterations, and there's a lot of auction style bidding, just like with Nifty Gateway, as opposed to the collection already having a price that is set. And so that you can see here a little bit of their platform. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on OpenSea and give you the top 10. So we have Moonbirds coming in number 1. Okay, this is a new project. It is the talk of the town. It is up, or actually it's down 41% in 24 hours, but the floor price is 35 Ethereum. We will talk about this project for sure. Now we have number 2, Murakami Flower Seeds, which is actually up 4,000% this week. Takashi Murakami is a Japanese pop artist, and is very well known. And so I believe this flower seed was given to people that were already in his community. So that price right now is at 6.73 Ethereum. We have Mutant Ape Yacht Club, which you should know about that project. I consider that a red chip project. It is, but the price has been going up on it. So it's up 245% this week and it's sitting at a floor price of 33.7 ETH. You have Bored Ape Yacht Club, which is basically one of the holy grails. It's a blue chip NFT, and it is up 108% this week, with a floor price of 125 ETH. Now we have at number 5, FKT, which is a wearable NFT project. And they recently were purchased by Nike. And so actually, I think I'm going to take a moment and go into this NFT debuted this week. And as you can see, it's at a floor price of 9.75 ETH. I'm going to show that clip and we're going to come around back. So then Beans is at number 6, which is it's a part of the Azuki family, and that is up 112% this week and the floor price is at 4.65. CloneX partnership with Takashi Murakami. It's basically RTKFT partnership with Takashi Murakami. That, I guess, because the RTFKT is now basically trending this week because it came out with a new NFT. I think that's why this project has returned back to the a higher number on the top 10. So it is up 50% this week at a floor price of 17 ETH. There's the Akutar Mint Pass. We're definitely going to talk about this project. It is up. Well, it debuted this week. So, and right now it's at 0.24. But don't let that deceive you because it's a mint pass and that project actually minted today. So it was a pass to be able to mint the NFT. And last night, even earlier today, before those people were airdropped their NFTs so that they could, because that was a perk of getting a mint pass, it was at 4 ETH and it was a little over 4 ETH. I think it was like at 4.3 or 4.4 ETH. And so now, as you can see, because they've all been minted, the price has dropped on this mint pass. I don't know if something is actually if the mint pass will actually be worth anything at this point because, or they'll make another use for it is what I mean. Okay, number 9, CryptoPunks. We all know CryptoPunks, or you should know CryptoPunks. It is a blue chip NFT. It doesn't have a floor price because people don't really list CryptoPunks. And it's down 0.16% this week. We have at the number 10, Bored Ape Kennel Club. That is up 547% this week and it has a floor of 9.49 ETH. And so that is the top 10 according to OpenSea. And I really want to circle back to a couple projects on here. So I want to start with the RTFKT, which is their partnership with Nike. And I think it's really, really cool. Obviously, it's a bit pricey at this point at 9.75 ETH, but let's get up into it. I'm going to show you. I hope you guys can hear. Don't have any issue.
Welcome to the Artifact ecosystem. Today, Artifact together with Nike CryptoKicks introduces the future of sneakers. Starting with the Artifact Nike Dunk Genesis powered by DreamOS and Skin Vial Tech. Skin vials allow you to change the look of the artifact Nike Dunk Genesis or any compatible sneakers with limited edition skins. Collect, evolve, and breed sneaker skins created by legendary collaborators, artists, and the artifact community. Load up thousands of skins to a single pair of sneakers. Today, we start with Evo X, Artifact's first skin vial collection featuring 8 Clone X DNA-based evolutive skins. Evo X powered skins vials allow you to evolve your Artifact Nike Dunk Genesis sneaker and choose drip upgrades and powers. Which path will you choose for your evolutive skin as you journey into the Artifact ecosystem and unlock the future? The future is now. Artifact.
Kaylee, did you see it? Did you hear it?
Oh yeah, that's well done. I'm not even surprised. I was wondering when they would drop their own elaborate sneaker skin. So amazing, and it looks great. I can only imagine what it's gonna look like on the avatars.
I think it's going to be super dope, super exciting. It's a very innovative idea. I mean, we already get to people who are sneakerheads already get to kind of curate their sneakers, but I think this takes it to the next level. Even the name Crypto Kicks is kind of dope. So let's see where it goes. So now I want to actually jump on over to talk to you about the Akutar Mint Pass. So that was number 8 on today's top 10. And the Akutar Mint Pass is a NFT project that, let me see if I can. Yeah, the Akutar Mint Pass is a NFT project that is based around the Aku character. And so if you owned one of the Akutar NFTs, I mean, not Akutar NFTs, one of the Aku chapters, which are there were 10 chapters of Aku. And so if you owned one of them, or more than one of them, you got airdropped an Akutar. And so this Akutar is really cool because they did a partnership with some really cool brands. They did a partnership with Puma. They did a partnership with Paper Planes, with Billionaires Boys Club, Ice Cream. So I'm going to, let me show you, because I did. Here, yes. So the first Akutar collection will launch with a superstar lineup of luxury fashion, sports, and streetwear veterans: Billionaires Boys Club, Ice Cream, Paper Planes, Puma, Upscale Vandal, and Who Decides War. So people who were invested in this project got the opportunity to then be airdropped this NFT. So they weren't airdropped. Well, let me stop sharing my screen. They were airdropped a Mint Pass. And with the Mint Pass came, with the Mint Pass, you could sell the Mint Pass or you could wait to mint it. And if you sold the Mint Pass, then you wouldn't get the Akutar. But if you kept the Mint Pass, you would be airdropped the Akutar, and then you would get a discount on the public mint. And that happened today. And so that's why that's on the top 10. And it's a really cool project. We talked a little bit about it last time. And let's see. One more project that I wanted to cover today, which is, let's close out of that. And is the Moonbirds NFT project. So this is the #1 project happening this week. It's been the talk of the town.
Yep.
It started as a 2.5 mint price. Okay, so it wasn't a cheap project to get into, but here we can read a little bit about it. Moonbirds are more than just an avatar. They're a collection. It's a PFP project, and it says it unlocks private club membership and additional benefits the longer you hold them. They call it nesting. So you can basically nest your Moonbird for rewards. It's not quite staking because they haven't said what the rewards are going to be. At Proof, we're not strangers to building with utility in mind. That's why every Moonbird is also your key to our private Proof Discord, which apparently this Discord has a lot of alpha coming out of it. And also they're going to have Moonbird related drops, meetups. They're also working on their Proof of conference, which is going to be a Web3 conference. And also it says Project High Rise. It talks about nesting your Moonbird. As soon as your Moonbird is nested, they'll be able to accrue additional benefits, so on and so forth. So Project High Rise is their Metaverse project and that we don't know much about right now. And you also get to own the IP of this NFT. So if you want to learn more about that project, you can check it out. I also jumped into the, I pulled up a thread because again, what we told you, and last week's episode was that you want to make sure that you're researching these projects and you want to know who the founders of these projects are. So this was a good thread. I shared it on my Twitter. It says, what are Moonbirds and why is your Twitter feed filled with FOMO or cope about them? It says, the majority reason why this project has been seen as such a success is the people behind it. You have Kevin Rose and Ryan Carson, Justin Mazzell. They're all well known in the Web 2 space, in the Web 3 space. It says Kevin Rose was a founder of a social media platform called Dig. In the early 2000s. They also talked about how Kevin Rose also got Gary Vee into CryptoPunk. So him and Gary Vee are friends. They talk about how the same guy has multiple podcasts and called Modern Fi and Proof.xyz, if you are familiar, with him. And they talk about Ryan Carson. He's the CEO of Treehouse and so forth and so on. So on this, this person, Cryptolocity, breaks it all down for anyone who wants to do more due diligence on who this project is, who the people are behind this project. And it's basically a bunch of insiders who created something called the Proof, Proof, the Proof NFT. And they call themselves the Proof Collective. It's an elite NFT club, right? And it's also known to have the most reputable private Discord server of information, education about NFTs, early access to the Proof podcast, et cetera, et cetera. So that's just a little bit about why this project, they have a robust team of people who know the web space. And so much so that other projects are asking this project to stop promoting because they just demolished the space. They've done better than every single project when they debuted this week. So it's taken over. It's been really crazy, really, really crazy. So I'm going to switch it over to Kaylee.btc. She has more information today for you about Bitcoin NFTs that are on Stacks. And I hope y'all are ready to listen.
Yeah, I know we touched on Coinbase and their beta. There's Satoshiables, which just switched over from Ethereum to Stacks. So what that means is this was a collection that started off on Ethereum, and they created a bridge to link from Ethereum to Stacks. So their NFTs are now on Byzantium, as you saw before. They were in the top 10. There they are, number 5, and now they're on Coinbase. So here's a post from their Twitter feed. They're verified on Coinbase, which is huge news, and they're ready. And if you're on Coinbase beta, they're paying for your fees. So why not?
Dope. Dope. The biggest thing that I've heard about the Coinbase NFT is that NFT marketplace is that you get to actually comment on the different NFT collections that people have. So I think that's really, really cool because you can't do that with the other spaces. So it has a social aspect to it.
Yeah, that scares me because people have so much to say. I can only imagine what's going down in the comment section.
Yeah, for sure. All right, what's up with this Megapont?
You guys know Megapont blue chip NFT on Stacks. They were dropping some alpha. I mentioned before, they actually had an Ethereum drop for Megakongs, which is a companion NFT project on Ethereum. They minted that out last week or so, and they're seeing great returns. The mint price was 0.05, and that's around 163 US dollars. And now we see the floor price on Ethereum is around $1,200 to $1,500. So again, we're seeing a great return there. But what's also coming up for that collection, so they're talking about some alpha. The founder is talking about some alpha, and he says, okay, some alpha. And as we go down, he's talking about a play to earn game. And he's also talking about baby Kong. So if you own a Mega Kong, the suggestion is you'll get a baby Kong, and the baby Kong will allow you to generate yield, which is different because we've seen that before for NFT projects, but to actually get rewarded and to get airdropped NFTs that you didn't have to purchase, that's a great incentive. So here he says, baby Kongs are going off to train in the monastery in the sacred arts of Kung Fu. So we see memes here, we see him talking about it. So baby Kongs are going to follow the Genesis Apes formula. We do the fun, interactive, and innovative mints with zero cost companion drops. So here they're teasing a game, they're teasing an airdrop, and they're teasing that they're going to get some kind of yield. We know that they've talked about Megacoin, which I'll talk back into. So Megapont, the original collection on Stacks. This is coined as the NFT membership club for pioneers. So Megapont is a fictional universe in which advanced scientific mutations accelerated the evolutions of every species on Earth, thriving, and we see the monkeys here, they're thriving. They've also released other companion collections like the Megapont Factory. We see that wasn't trending today, but it was last time we were talking about it. And here's Megacoin. So Megacoin is a token for Web3, for the Web3 community. On Stacks, Mega is the governance token for Megapont and the community and for community and initiatives that move the space towards a better and more decentralized future. So as we're seeing that one, they're dropping collections. They have a stable floor. We're seeing passive income through token generations. They're staking, you can stake tokens, which is basically like you have your NFT, you let the marketplace or the provider, third party, you let them hold the NFT. When they hold the NFT, it generates a yield for you. So because you're letting them hold it for you, you get something in return. Those are either tokens, prizes, or other things. Once you get those prizes, you can easily say, I don't know how I feel about this. Let me just take my NFT back. I keep what I have, and I'm better off than when I started. So we're definitely seeing that here. Let's go into Megakongs a little bit more. Like I said before, they recently minted on ETH. They had 6,000 Kongs, and they actually had a public sale, which I was surprised about. And the public sale lasted less than 30 minutes. So again, stable project. Their companion projects do pretty well. They're selling, they're doing well. They're offering utility, which we mentioned last week before with the rubric. Utility is something that people are looking for. You know, it's not enough to just be a PFP project. You want to have utility. And the founders, who some are docs and some aren't docs, are definitely giving that to their members. So that's a big thing going on right now. It's huge because they haven't released any information and he's just dropping it in the Discord chat. So again, you want to be a part of the community. You want to be there. You want to be listening and you want to be paying attention so you can catch all these little things. Because now, say you wanted to sell that NFT earlier for some reason, maybe you had to build a pair or something, and you could put it off, you could have put it off. And now that there's more hype, the price goes up and you can see some kind of return if that's what you wanted. And let's jump into Mutant Monkeys. So this is another Stacks blue chip collection. They're called Bitcoin Monkeys. They have an OG collection, which we talked about on the top 10. Their OG collection actually allows you to stake. But the OG collection, the staking is kind of weird, but not weird. Preferably when you have a wallet, the monkeys are typically in your wallet. That's called non-custodial staking. So when they're in your wallet, you're holding it in your wallet. You may not be able to transact in it because you're staking it, but it's still in your wallet and you're still getting paid through your wallet. For custodial staking, it doesn't work that way. The third party holds your NFT, but you still get yield in your wallet. So they did change this up with the second drop with mutants that I mentioned before. So here, Tote Monkey, he says that with great pleasure, they launched the non-custodial staking, which we talked about before. So they're earning slime. That's the token that they're earning. And each mutant monkey is a tad bit different. They have 3 different vials. The first vial is an M1, an MM2, and an MM3. They generate different yields. So we see them giving you different returns at different rates. And it's really interesting. So you're getting your yield. It's non-custodial, so now you get to keep it in your wallet. So that's better because, you know, stuff happens. People get hacked. Let's be honest.
That's a new trend.
Yeah.
It's good.
I mean, you've seen it with, there's been a lot of projects getting hacked lately. It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's very crazy.
But yeah, and we go off to their mutant chamber where they did have this reveal, and you can see that they have 55% of their collection stake, which I think is pretty good. If people are in tune enough to want to stake that NFT and get some kind of reward, you see that the price floor goes up. Because if people aren't selling it, the price is going to go up. They're getting rewarded. We don't need to sell. So these are like the top 2 projects this week because they've been giving alpha, they've been dropping information, they've had their reveals, they've been working on their utility for a while now, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing all the utility, we're seeing all the alpha come out, we're seeing their price floors jump up, their percentages go up. So these are 2 top Stacks NFT projects.
Dope. Thank you for going through that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for going through that. I'm gonna talk a little bit. There's a few things in the chat I'm just gonna bring up. Someone said Nifty Gateway is nice for onboarding new users, and it is because you don't actually have to have crypto to purchase on Nifty Gateway. So they make it really easy to onboard new people. That is a great point. Rareable finally added Polygon, which is really dope. There are Polygon NFTs for people that did not know that. RTFKT is revealing NFTs today and tomorrow. Yes, that is why it is trending. Any opinion on upcoming Coinbase NFTs? Coinbase is just going to be a marketplace, so it's not like they're going to have any kind of special NFTs that are just Coinbase NFTs. These are it's just a marketplace based on like making it easier for people who are already using the Coinbase ecosystem, already trading on it and holding money there, although they should not be. It will make it easy for them to just to buy NFTs as well and hold their NFTs on there. So it's for the people who are crypto curious and newbies. And so people are really excited about it because we'll be onboarding more people into the space, and that's what the space needs so that we can have liquidity in the space. Let's see, can you explain the easiest way to make an NFT of a photo for free. My response is the whole point that NFTs were created is so that the original creators can reap the financial benefits of their work. You can make a derivative of someone else's art. And if you want to do that, you know, based on whatever the derivative is, maybe they might try to sue you or not. But that is my opinion on that.
I agree with you. I don't think it's easy. I mean, you know, we've talked about, you know, making your contract. The contract is super important, getting it audited. Like, it takes work and it takes money to get this stuff done.
Yes. And so it's not just, I mean, there are people on the marketplace that have really good projects that are not selling. So it's not just something that you can just throw up and maybe, you know, maybe someone will purchase it, but it takes a lot more effort and marketing and strategizing around putting out an NFT project. Someone said looking to mint free NFTs for the babies that they're teaching. You have anything to say about that, Kaylee?
I don't know any projects. I'm sorry. If there are, we'll drop them in the Discord. So, I mean, if you guys don't know, Gentlemen of Crypto, they dropped their Discord. The link is on their latest video. So if you're not in a Discord, join a Discord, and that's where we're going to be dropping all this stuff. You'll see a ton of NFT stuff. You'll see stuff from everybody.
The best way to promote a music NFT is the same way you would promote any other NFT. Basically, people want to know that they're investing in a dope project and that in a dope creator. And you're going to have to market it just like you would market your music that is streaming on any other platform or any kind of music event that you would put together yourself. So it's just the basics of marketing and promotion, just tailored a little bit to the industry. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about one more project before we go. It's a project called 10K FT. I believe I mentioned it last week, and I'm really excited about this project. There was a lot of news that came out about this project this week, and it was very suspenseful. And so, KB, you're gonna love this, because if you loved what happened last week, like this week, it was so exciting. It was so bomb. All right, so let's see. Where am I going to start? So Wag Me San is a tailor, and he's kind of like the Asian Dapper Dan in the the crypto space, in the metaverse. Okay, so he's a tailor, and he has a shop, and he has wearable NFTs, and he has, you can go into his shop and purchase different items, tools to create clothing, like a thimble and scissors, those types of items, and you can create different wearable NFTs. And so this is what happened this week. This week they said that there was going to be an announcement. I'm not going to play that part. There was going to be an announcement. It was on Twitter, and they said that they were going to go live on Twitch. So they went live on Twitch, and I'm like, should I play it? No, I don't want to play it. But basically, it's like a presentation, and they're going on about the metaverse and what to expect in the metaverse in the future and their big plans. And then all of a sudden the guy, he starts acting, and he's like, something is going on with the tailor shop, Wag Me San's, tailor shop. Someone saying it's burning, and next thing you know, his screen goes black, and it says the stream was rugged. and you're like, how? Oh my God, what do you mean the stream was rugged? So we didn't know that this, there was a production behind this. People were actually just tuned in to see like what a big announcement that they had. And I'm going to share. So what happened was they released a stream of little video clips, like a comic book. And you had to basically figure out the story. And so I'm gonna play it for you right now. Oh, that's low. Oh, that was the beginning. Sorry. I tried to find the one that has the whole video on here. Okay. Maybe I won't make it so big. Oh. Okay, you see that part? All right, so now there's a face-off. If you're not following this storyline, it's a face-off that's about to happen. Now they got their games. Okay. All right. Now it's war. We out here. Okay. You can see all the games charging at each other. And obviously, if you are a professional person, you probably don't have time to keep up with this. But since this is what I do, I'm giving y'all the team. Okay, as you can see that they were coming in for the battle. Yes. Okay. All right, sorry. As you can see, people are getting jacked up in this battle. People are getting rolled over in this battle. People are getting set on fire. Okay. Oh, what's happening? They tried to, get this fire blaster situation out of this guy's hands. It's out of control. Sorry. Dang. Of course, I'm not logged in. So, the last video. I'm gonna refresh it so y'all get the last
Build
video.
up the suspense.
I can't leave you. I know I can't leave y'all like that. I can't leave you like that.
They tried using the thing.
We tried. Okay. Okay, wait. And it's frozen on me, so hopefully you can still see, or it will unfreeze. Can you still hear me, Kaylee?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. So it's frozen, but basically that little arrow of fire ends up hitting the tailor shop, and the tailor shop is lit ablaze. And they didn't mean to do that, because I believe that the people that they didn't mean to do that. So I don't know how to I wonder, can you still see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your phone screen or your screen.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. So let's see if I can go back here. Okay, yeah, it unfroze for me. Thank you. All right. And basically what happens after that is, let me show you. The Discord, here's a screenshot, just to make it easier. The Discord was on fire. Oh my God, because the WAGMI saying his shop is on fire. So, no, yeah. So then after you see that everything is on fire, all of the rooms in the Discord disappear, right? Because it got burned down. And they had, in the voice channel, they had the music of fire burning in the background. And then, as you can see, then all of a sudden you have people coming in to put the fire out, right? And you see all these photos of water, and it was very dramatic, but I thought it was a pretty great production or experience for me. So anyway, we don't know what's going to happen on the other side of all of this. Let me stop sharing my screen. We don't know what's going to happen on the other side. And we talked about the other side. This is some metaverse place where Yuga Labs is behind it. And so we know that it's going to be something new, a new concept that we haven't, been told about yet. And so we were left in suspense as well. So 10KFT, keep stay tuned to find out what happens. Check out their project. It was tweeted out by Beeple this week as well, because he's a huge collaborator, someone who is super invested in the project. And so the price has gone up after all of this excitement going on. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to what is next. I'm gonna check the messages right now to see. Can you post Discord? Oh, in the chat. The Discord for the Gentlemen of Crypto's Discord. Maybe we can get one of the people that are supporting us in the background to post it in the chat. Do you have it, Kaylee?
I don't. I can post in the chat. Yeah. 1 second.
I would love to, Kiki Candy. Hey, Kiki Candy. So you want to, yes, promoting in Discord groups, creating your own Discord group, promoting on Twitter, promoting on Twitter Spaces, promoting on Clubhouse, promoting anywhere that there are people. You have to decide if you want to, who your target audience is. Is your target audience someone who is already in the crypto space? Is your music going to resonate with that audience for whatever reason? Or are you going to have to do the work of educating and onboarding people who will like your music because they aren't familiar with the crypto space yet, and you have to educate them to get them into the crypto space so that they can then purchase your NFT, your music NFT project. And it may be a little bit of both. So I think that should leave you with enough information to get you started about promoting your NFT project, whether it's a music NFT project, or it's a PFP NFT project, or if it's a, auction style one-on-one NFT project. Those rules kind of go across the board. Kaylee, is there anything you would like to leave our audience with today?
Yeah, thank you guys for coming in. You guys can follow me at imkaylee.btc on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. What about you, Crypto Beja? Where can they find you at?
You can find me everywhere as Crypto Beja, Crypto BAEJ. You can find me on Twitter, all of those things. If you have more questions, feel free to hit me up. I am I do this full time. So if the information, if you really want me to create a marketing strategy for you, you know, I'm gonna hit you with the consultant fee because it's a lot of work. This is starting a business for a lot of you. So I'm definitely open to answer questions because I want to educate people, but understand that I can't start everyone's business for everyone. So there is a line, and I just hope that you would you understand that. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. And you know, this is our second show, and I hope you appreciate the information. I'm going to become more seasoned as a host as we go along, so I hope you bear with us.
Yes.
But we know what we're talking about, okay?
Yep.
Please understand, we know what we're talking about.
Yes.
We're just gonna polish it up a little bit.
Yep.
And we appreciate your support. Again, like and share. We love you. Until next time, keep your ears to the crypto streets.
See you guys. Thanks for tuning in.